by your pained expression, I'm assuming you did not like Repo Man.
You know what? I've seen this movie 3 times now. I watched it once by myself. I rented it from Rogers when I was in high school.
Okay, like young, okay?
It looked cool. I had heard of it.
It is cool.
Emilio Estevez.
Yeah.
Harry Dean Stanton, HDS.
Yeah.
It's about car thieves. We just came off watching Gone in 60 Seconds. That's about car thieves. I didn't like it. I just didn't. And I don't remember why. I remember just not liking it.
Right.
Not hating it, but not liking it.
And then when we watched in college, I think you were pretty much on the same page.
Yeah, didn't like it.
Yeah, but you couldn't really. You're like, you couldn't really express why you didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we are.
3rd time.
Why don't you like it?
Didn't like it.
Why though? Can you?
I kind of lost interest with some of the characters. I really liked the first. I was fucking Seamus. I was trying, man. I'm like, no, I'm watching this movie. It's got HDS. It's got to be good, right?
Yeah.
It starts off cool. Theme song by fucking Iggy Pop.
Oh, the soundtrack. Okay.
Soundtrack's great.
Soundtrack is great, and actually, at the time, did slightly better than the movie.
Yeah, well, the movie cost $1.5 million to make. Made $129,000.
Now, granted, I'm sure with DVD sales and stuff now, they've made their money back eventually, but yes.
Probably.
Flop. But it was 98% critically acclaimed on Rotten Tomatoes.
6.9.
79% for audience.
Well, I don't know what movie people are watching.
I love this movie. You didn't like the slutty wives? All the Repo Men have just slutty wives that want to fuck Emilio Estevez for some reason. And then none of the
It's weird. Why? Well, yeah. Like, what about that? Also, okay. What about the Latino brothers or whatever that
they look good?
So they're cops. Are they cops? But then they're with the girl that works at the repo agency, and all along they've been planning to get this trunk full of nuclear whatever.
Alien stuff.
But how the fuck would she know that the repo company she works for would come into contact with this vehicle? That didn't make sense. Like, she was plotting it all along. Yeah. But she was like a mole.
Yeah.
But how did she know that they were going to come in contact with it?
Bet on it, because they had like 6 guys looking for it, where seemingly the other repo company.
But she had already been there before this $20,000 Malibu came in.
She got a call about it, right? So she knew where it was.
A little bit of a plot hole, I think, on that one. They just placed her in there. How convenient. And first of all, what the fuck is it? You never find out.
Okay, but you never find out what's in the briefcase in Pulp Fiction.
That doesn't matter. That movie's so fucking great and so multi-layered.
And stuff. They clearly say it's something about aliens.
Is it or nuclear? Because that doctor's driving around invented the neutron bomb.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a neutron bomb. It was radioactive.
Maybe they got the neutron bomb from aliens.
If you sat in that car, you got cancer. Those 2 brothers, they got cancer.
Then how did it fly away if it wasn't aliens?
Because it's fucking so radioactive. Everybody's dead by this point. Radioactive poisoning. They're just all imagining it. And it's glowing green.
It's great.
Very confusing at the end. It flies away?
Flies away. That's what he always wanted. He talked about it.
But is he
dead?
dead?
About the cosmic subconscious.
So he's dead.
No. It's an alien spaceship now. Why can't you just have a bit of whimsy in your life, you know?
I have plenty of whimsy.
You got no whimsy.
Tell you what I do like. Like HDS. Like Emilio Estevez. I like the punk scene. I like how dirty the movie is.
I like. One of my favorite parts at the beginning of this movie is just like, so Emilio Estevez is a punk rocker.
Yeah.
And so all his buddies are too. But he's just like one of the first scenes. He shows up in the parking lot and they're just moshing.
Yeah, just moshing. Just moshing.
It just cracks me up. Just like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
I also like the fact that there's a very minimal, low budget car chase in the Causeway. Yeah. I love the LA Causeway.
I know. It's great for car chase. And that. I think of this movie when I think of the Causeway.
I think Terminator 2.
I think Terminator 2, yeah.
And the remake of Gone in 60 Seconds. Mm-hmm. I love the LA Causeway. It's great. Anything with that, good stuff.
All the Repo Men are named after beers, except Emilio Estevez's character.
Oh, really?
Like Bud.
Oh, yeah, Miller.
Oh,
fuck. I never put that together. I like...
You gotta like, it's quotable.
Like, guys.
What do you mean? Come on. It's quotable. Like, let's get some sushi and not pay. That's funny. I know a life of crime led me to this sorry fate. Yet I blame society. Society made me what I am.
No, he's like, Fuck you. You're a suburban
punk, just like me.
That was a better line than that buddy dying. I'm glad he died.
It's funny. He's supposed to be funny. Like
I don't know. See, that's the problem. Like I'm dancing on the line of this movie. I'm like, is that supposed to be serious though? If a movie's bad and it's a funny line, then yeah, you can enjoy it. But I couldn't because I was out of it. I'm like, is that supposed to be funny? Are they doing that purpose, or is that guy's best acting ability?
You're so jaded that you won't laugh at things now.
No, I will though.
But if it's funny, it's funny. You don't have to. Why would you think about it?
And that's who I am. I'm not the guy that thinks about it. If it's funny, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah.
But this movie puts me in a weird spot where I'm not sure.
It's weird.
If that's supposed to be funny or it's supposed to be serious. That's why I don't like it. I don't know what I'm supposed to feel.
Well, the Repo Man's life is always intense, though.
That's true. I love the drug use in it.
Yeah,
that's good.
He just everyone's just doing drugs.
He literally, it's his first day as a Repo Man. 20 minutes in the car with Harry Dean saying, "You do drugs? You're probably gonna want to. Here's some coke."
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. This is a great job. Then he gets into a car chase. Like, yeah, his fucking job's actually pretty awesome.
Would you be a Repo Man?
I love the idea of being a Repo Man. I love that part.
Okay.
So.
The idea. You don't like the idea of actually stealing someone's car?
No, I don't think so. Yeah. But tell me why you love this movie so much. You've heard why I don't like it. And again, no, I'm done with it now.
It's so weird. That's so.
It is weird. I like the weirdness.
I like that. It was like one of the first things I ever saw that was like punk. You know what I mean?
You love punk.
A big part of And I just the first time I saw this movie, I think I was like 8. Because it was for whatever reason played on A&E in like the early '90s a lot for some reason.
I can see that.
They own the right. Whatever. It was a cheap movie to put on and decently acclaimed by critics, right? So I watched it a lot growing up as a kid. And I don't know, I just like it.
So you have a nostalgia factor.
It's nostalgia for sure. So I asked my friend who was up this weekend, Rob Fiddle, like what he thought about Repo.
He loved it probably, right?
He likes it more than you.
Yeah.
But he made a good point that did hamper my liking of this movie.
No.
All he said was like, I don't want any alien stuff or weird stuff. I just want Emilio Estevez and Harry Dean Stanton as Repo Men.
Right.
Like, take all the weird alien stuff out, and like, there's a girlfriend kind of character that's super into conspiracy theories, and she works at like.
But does she works for the government? Is that the government? Or like, who the fuck are they? And then there's this other group also trying to get it that comes out of nowhere. The Latino brothers who are also Repo Men.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, one.
Their outfit's great too.
Yeah, fucking great. When they steal the Malibu, I think this is great, and they're just so hot because they're being poisoned by radiation. Yeah. So they pull over to get a drink. They go in to get a soda. They're talking about the car on the phone to somebody. Car gets stolen, of course. The punks.
The punks, which goes into the cosmic unconscious, like they were talking about.
They're all the whole movie. Everybody's attached, right? Yeah. No, I get it. But no, I like the part where they come out and the car's gone. It peels off to shit. So the guy hands them his soda. They just take a sip. Like kind of shrug their shoulders. I like that. Like I didn't hate it.
What did you think about all the products in the movie being like no logoed?
I don't know if I noticed.
In like all the grocery stores, everything just says food, or it says beer. You can't see that far. Never mind.
No, I was on the couch, right? So it's pretty far from the TV.
Yeah, you should be able to see it though. It's pretty clear. Like they made lots of shots of it. Anyways, it's no logoed, so like. When the guy gets knocked into all the cans and stuff, it just says pop on the cans. In like, literally, it's white like paper wrapped around it, then black marker written.
Well, I just didn't notice that.
Wow.
That's right. He's pretty abusive to who I guess he's his friend, but not really.
Yeah, and he plays in the Circle Jerks.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Is that who Dick Rude is? Because there's a guy in this film named Dick Rude, but he only did this movie because I looked it up.
I don't think so. No, this guy's name is like. He has an interesting name that I would have remembered. But anyways, yeah, the Circle Jerks are in this movie.
Oh, nice.
They're like the lounge band. So that's sweet. Emilio Estevez sings TV Party by Black Flag.
I do like the one Repo Man. Light?
Yeah.
He just like, he's talking about, he doesn't mind killing people.
Yeah.
And when Emilio tries to steal a car and then he gets shot at, Light just pulls out this fucking hand cannon and just starts firing away.
Yeah.
Emilio's all freaked out. He's like, how do you know you didn't like kill someone in the house? Like you just shot in somebody's house. And then he shoots him. He's like, Blanks can do an awful good job.
He's badass. He's badass.
Oh, Light's a badass.
Yeah. I like the I don't know, whatever, the mechanic, I guess, on site.
Miller?
/ hobo.
Yeah, he's good. He was in...
He's in all sorts of stuff.
Oh, yeah, he's done tons of stuff. He was in Reno 911. He actually played the sheriff of that department. You only ever saw him in like 2 episodes, I think.
How about that? I like the shootout at the end in the convenience store.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Just shot like Zero off. I don't know. I just love this. Love this movie.
You love it.
Love it. Like, it's not top fucking 20 probably for me.
No.
But, like, it's in the top 100.
Don't love it.
Don't, so you won't be watching it again.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. And I tried, man. I was really watching it. Obviously, I didn't notice a food label thing, but that's more of a vision impairment than
but, like,
not
it's
paying
a thing,
attention.
I bet if you read any review of this movie, they bring that thing up.
Oh, do they? Yeah.
It's a cost-saving thing, right?
Yeah, a lot of movies hide that kind of stuff, too, and they can't get the rights. Also, it was sponsored by the Tree Air Freshener Company.
Yes.
They were one of the sponsors. Yeah.
The guy who directed it did like lots of stuff, but he did Sid and Nancy.
Yeah.
So,
that's a bit above punk rock, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, with Alex Cox.
Yeah, Alex Cox.
Sweet.
Yeah. Repo Man.
Was this the first movie Emilio did?
Yes.
It is,
As like a major part. I think he'd been like the background of a couple things, but
I was just listening to the Joe Rogan Experience, and he had Oliver Stone on.
Yeah.
And Oliver Stone actually wanted to cast Emilio after Repo Man in Platoon.
Oh wow!
But by time
Sheen,
well, no, but just by the time that Platoon was able to start filming, Emilio was too old for the part he wanted because he wanted young faces. So he went with Charlie
Sheen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
wow. Emilio Estevez. He's in movies.
Mighty Ducks franchise.
Yeah.
Best hockey movie franchise.
Franchise. Okay. No, Goon. 2 movies. Franchise.
2 a franchise?
Sure.
Goon is fucking great.
Mighty Ducks is only 3.
Didn't they do a 4th?
I think that maybe, but years later.
It's 1 where they just start the team. 2, they play those badass guys. 3 is college years.
Yeah.
I think it is only 3.
Yeah, so Goon.
You're right. I'm in Goon.
Goon. And then even hockey movie, I like Slapshot way more than...
I'd have to see Slapshot again.
Yeah?
I haven't seen it in 100 years.
Better than the fucking Mighty Ducks.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Mighty Ducks.
It's all right.
That's a lot of nostalgia for me as a kid, though.
It's okay.
So it's fucking great.
He was in also, Emilio was in Loaded Weapon.
Great movie. I would watch Loaded Weapon. Holy shit.